In the year 2028, as a Ghana ebeko election, no, adia baako obi ehwe animu NDC next flag bearer. Prophet Telvin Sowah abe drop it and some revelation prophecies are drop it. Omo na ebedi party nanim wodi omo nkomo. President Mahama third term ehun komo 2028. Mema sansem we emu enchiremu ha Dowona TV. Meso so be kire wadwen. Comment section you like this particular video. After you no share ama foforo enye bia hwe. Eji Prophet Telvin Sowah na akodi enkomo. Na ni wa be drop it details on NDC the next flag bearer. Ato forcing din epiem wo ha. Johnson Esiedin Ketia the general chairman for the NDC ono so din epiem wo ha. Joshua Alabi ni din epiem wo ha. Na din bia wo bobo de ka ho. One enable the NDC in the 2028 election. Prof,
Mami mi said you say. Ocean come about MPP the Obelidi party no.
All right.
2028. She say NDC. You can say ya bowa. O say wa share time be up say o declare and I say one announce the Obelidi party no. It's say ya wo July mu. July call August. Prof. At the end Cynthia NDC for the person the better because ocean come we are a branch back one also hunemu no oye post Musa Dankwa. And also ya need most of the time no yeah. And then no dear no abe pepe. And no pay we release back on. Or say
don't worry about what he has said. Just let's focus on here. Okay. And also explain with you.
Okay. Say
and I don't want to listen to polls in your okay. Me one thing is that before I can ever prophesy about something, I need to not know any information about it. Okay. The more information I have, the less I'm interested.
Okay.
And that's why me come ask them earlier. Because like even the score lines for Ghana Blast Dynamo, if somebody ever said it, or even if it was 2 weeks or 3 weeks, I would never say it. Me can't them where there's no sign of it happening. So that's how I do my thing, yeah. So I told you there are only 3 people. That has the capacity within that angle in the realm of the spirit. And that 3 people that I have seen, I have observed them keenly in time, and I have seen the conclusion of the whole matter. I even described the swearing in to you and how it will look like. The video is right there. I've given you people the code and the proverb. Pick it up. When you see the fig tree's leaf falling, note that summer is nigh. Those that are intelligent would have already known who is the president. But those that are not, let me break it down to you in a very nice manner. I always tell you that the level of my communication on radio, on live video, everywhere is for a high level of thinking. If you are not wise, you cannot understand me. I'm speaking plain language, but there's a lot of English, there is a lot of assertion, there's a lot of literature, and there's a lot of terminology. So if you don't understand something, sometimes just sit down and then watch it carefully so you understand. I don't twist statements with proverbs. I'm direct. But because that's straightforward, still people don't understand. It's so difficult, to let people understand simple terms. Now, going forward, in a simple manner, let's go forward. Because most people don't catch many things.
Exactly.
I want it to be simple, to everybody's understanding. Now, number 1. First important thing. I told you 3 people.
Exactly.
Asiedin Ketia. General Mosquito.
Exactly.
One time. Joshua Alabi. On the polls, I've checked the polls actually, and I keep seeing other names. Aside the real names, no? And I'm like, okay, I mean, sometimes you have to, all warfare is based on deception. So they just create it. Then, the ultimate figure, Atu Forcing, the finance minister. Remember this again. I will repeat these names again. General Mosquito, Asiedin Ketia. Number 2, Joshua Alabi. Number 3, again, Atu Forcing. Yes. Castiel Atu Forcing. Yes. These 3 people, very critical. in that manner. Now, let me show you what is important. These three that you are observing, they are the people that have the capacity to become president.
Okay.
Atu Forcing is the holder of the umbrella. Do you understand? Ono kita umbrella. And now observe Joshua Alabi and Asidu Ketia, and they are contesting over it. But no kita umbrella is the one with the umbrella. And the two of them are competing. They are train. All the big names that all the names are here, most of them will just reverse back. They just will be like, they are not interested. Yes. Most of them will just reverse back. You will only see two names flying. Joshua Alabi, Asidu Ketia. That's it. And I was still not mentioned because they've not even made the date that they are going to vote it. So I'm still keeping it. Also, the issue is that Adibakwa I learned earlier is this. Because I don't like to change my things. You understand? I don't like to. Even this World Cup thing, for us to even go there and then say we go and raise this thing, my name had to reach a place where people are now targeting me, my prophet, my bet, any betting slip. There's a group of people that, like, you will see when you start talking about football, they will start trooping into your world.
Okay.
You will start seeing those kind of people. When you start seeing them, you know that you are going towards a road where not that way. Everybody is good to come to the kingdom of God, but there are some people they don't believe they are not respecter of God. That's the thing. They don't. All they want is give me odds. Let me go.
Okay.
I want odds. So they treat all of us the same, like the way Jujuma and Beyanini. I want them to understand that if you do not serve our God, you cannot have our prophecy. It's very simple.
Okay.
It's very clear.
Okay.
That is the disparity I had to make. That if you don't serve our God, if you don't follow the principles of our God, if you don't know our God, I always say this thing over the years, that if you don't know the tree, why do you want its fruits?
I see.
Exactly. Because then how will you recognize the tree again if you see it? You can never recognize. So that's how we go by it. And that's how we make these differences very clear. So in the conclusion of the whole matter, that's the foundations I've laid. Either than that, 3 days, 2 days to the election, you will see a whole lot of things coming. This one will say they saw that General Mosquito is coming. Another one will say they saw the Shwalabi, Julius Debra. You will see the woman and then everything. But then, others they saw Atu Forcing. It will be too many. The hula balloon will be big. So I mention my own and then I leave it and hang it in the air. When the time comes, there is a specific season, I'll say it. There's a window opening I'm looking for.
Okay.
From August, the utterance will be fully established. Then I move. You know, there's a catalyst problem in there somewhere. And I don't want to do something and then later when consultations are moving in and everything, then it will be interfering. No, I have studied a lot of things.
Okay.
When people consult me, there is a way we do things.
Okay.
And when we are just moving, there's a way we are moving.
Okay.
And I told you, even with the World Cup, I told you that these numbers will be what they will be. But once people came to consult me, I came back to tell you we can add one more match to it. Because that's and when you look at that one, it looks like when
not just you put some about third term and Kufobika. Said President John Dramani Mahama, Ebeco third term 2028.
Prof. Not to say the iron no nti metie nkomo ni nyina ebesi NDC for the no so na to say Atu Force in the guta flag no me no it not to say or no decide say on kwa so no decide say on kwa your friend is General Mosquito ne Joshua Alabi mumu ba ko be kwana because also along the line no prof also my main questions me enum na fe answer question no also o can say who say omampani who nachi like the back of the president prof Kaisa prophecy
me kai
me ka say teacher ni bi Echo Supreme Court say Omampeni on contest for another term. Ebebaso.
Oh say
Ebebaso Omampeni Mahama. Ebebaso. The third term Ebebaso. Because here can say once
you say something, they will say that because I started the IATS campaign.
Okay.
Me na catch said this one, the way I'm looking at the timeline, I've searched, there's original time, there are branches of time. If there's a branch of time we can create for him to go forward a bit, to help us more, because there's some things he can do. He's a very credible person. So there's some things he can do so that nobody comes to spoil the whole show. I say this is what happened. And they say, Bama, people were like, hey, me, I'm unconstitutional, I am blah blah blah. I'm on for the end, I'm on for yeah, that I'm doing campaign for 8 years. That's not how the law provides and everything. So now, in that angle, I'm telling you, that one, it was branch of time. Yeah, we can create it and leave it, but then the pattern of time, we should keep going. But when it comes to that part of the equation, what I've told you, you see that prophecy I told you. The American say, that is the only code on the day of swearing in for the presidency. That's what will happen. The exact description I gave you. And when a code that I've released to you, use the code effectively. Man, catch say me man penny. I said like.
Okay, like.
I said, he said, essay.
Prof.
As the Lord lives. And so that
Nipane say.
I said, to say, not basically like that, not like twinning. Yeah.
I said, we're deep.
18 in Kwana make one.
Nipane tea.
18 in Kwana.
The Bushian for. I didn't know it. Papa. Baby, a prof work can connect. Was say me free or not.
I know I
say common. I know I say. But prof, yeah, can say MPP for some more pamuk and the Japan.
Some countries said there's a lot of heat coming, a lot of blood, a lot of confusion and everything. So that's what you're observing. These are the catalysts. Once you see this thing, just know that 2028 is concluded. It's not a long story.
Who can say, who say, Allah ne can join me as a more danger or more doing
the chicken answer?
Yeah. I don't know starting.
Yeah, not starting. That's where the imbalance is going.
Could be saying.
Or they'll try to bring them together, but it will still be a hot angle. So it will end up as a situation of critical betrayal. The reason why the 2028 election did not go according to plan for some people is because when it's almost election time, that's when all the big problems will come.
Okay. I see.
It is established.
Prof, nan enter the common baby, but nan you will say what the message be able to Facebook say Shatawale. Who say when your appointment be?
Any government appointment, it was basically like shaking hands with government.
Okay.
So in that angle, that was the first one. The first phase is shaking hands with government, which means he and government agreement. Okay. Then the next one is the appointment. So it's two different. You have to understand the language is two different things. One is handshake with the government. One.
Any prophet Telvin Sowah and come already about NDC or future to say why anybody the next flag bearer and a President John Dowona Mahama take them no. Ebeba so anase maso wa chen nsem ni nnamu e wo ho no Dowona TV chewadwem e comment section